All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to our doctrine across the globe, preaching the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a lesson. Today's lesson is have you tested yourself, or along those lines? And you know, I, through the Spirit, I make videos that are personal to me. I'm not a perfect brother. You know, I don't always pass the test that's in front of me. You know, but the Lord always gives you. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. 'Cause the Lord always gives you a way out, and we gotta look for the door and run through that joker. Um, Temptation. It's like it. Um, but 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, they have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. But with the temptation also will make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. And every test, every situation that is not positive for you, whether brothers fight different demons. All right, there's always a way out. Some days, the car may break down. It may stop you from going to do something that may have been a detriment. All right, there's many various ways the Lord could prevent you from getting into folly. But you got to look at that as a way out. Although it may be a hindrance or maybe inconvenience at that time, hey, that's your way out, man. All right, and we got to understand that brothers are going through a lot of heavy afflictions, a lot of heavy superfluity that they still have left over from the world. All right, so we got to we got to look for the door and head to it, man. All right. Shabbat 37 and 27, because myself personally, I came out of a world I came out of the world, man. In the streets and done a lot of things, that were it became a part of my life on a daily basis. Now that we're in the truth, old things pop up. Brothers who are close to each other, they reveal intimate things about themselves, concerning things they've done in the world and how they find things in the truth. And those things really don't totally 100% go away because we're still in the flesh. But the thing is to put them far back as possible out your mind and out of your life as possible. So Rock 37:27, my son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. And when they go to the word prove, it means to test. All right. So the only way we're gonna know something is if we test ourselves. The only way you're gonna know if you can run a 2-minute mile is if you run a mile. The only way you're gonna know how to if you can lift 300 pounds is if you try to lift 300 pounds, man. So that goes for a lot of things. I have I'm really poor at money management. All right, I'm really poor at a lot of things, man. All right, and those things become a hindrance to myself and my brother, my family. So those certain things I got to fight and battle constantly just to make a small improvement. Whether it be just putting things off for a day. So I won't go overboard on my leisure in my leisure time. All right, but also knowing that if I go here or go there, or buy this or buy that, it can lead down a path not only to destruction, but also to matter of fact to destruction. Because the Lord, man, the Lord's not playing, man. All right, so if you got, if I have problems, maintaining certain things, a level of responsibility when it comes to certain things. Um, I would turn out the more better, man. All right, so we got to be carefully examine ourselves and see what really is not profitable for our life, man. My son, prove thy soul in thy life and see what is evil for it and give not that unto it, man. And sometimes you just got to avoid people, all right? Avoid certain things, all right, until you're strong enough to be around it, man. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Right, man? Some things, some brothers could drink every day. Some brothers can't. Some brothers are able to save money. Some brothers aren't. And some brothers are able to be around certain things, and some brothers can't. All right, so you got to look at yourself and see what's profitable for you, man. All right. This is Sirach 32. 32 and 20 says, "Go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones." All right. So you know that if you got a pocket full of money and they finna, Jake might want to, well, we're on lockdown, really. Not many things are open, but now, if you got a bad spending habit, man, don't go to the boat. All right. If you know you got a problem with women, man, you may want to abstain from the box for a while. Abstain from the bottle. All right. And whatever other things that Jake got going on, man. All right, because we don't want to be sitting in the judgment seat with sinners, man. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is Sirach 11:9. "Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners," man. All right? We'll focus on the last part, and sit not in judgment with sinners, man. All right? We don't want to be labeled or being grouped up, all right, when the Lord come to judge with the 2/3, man. All right, so we got to be very careful at the things that we're doing, man. Go not in the way wherein thou may fall, and stumble not amongst the stones. Be not confident in a plain way, man. Sometimes you just gotta say I'm weak. All right, there's nothing wrong with a mighty man saying they're weak in something, man. King David got weak. All right, that didn't stop him from pushing forward and acknowledging his weakness. All right, and knowing that he needed the Lord to get through things, man. All right, we can't be confident thinking just because we're doing lessons, doing sit downs, and we're quoting scriptures, and you want to judge this matter, you want to be like that. That you're abstain, all right, from falling, man. All right, we can't be holier than thou, all right, because we all got superfluity. Look that word up; it's in the scriptures, all right. That let me see, let me get this off. All right, that we all have to work out, man. I'm gonna end it on this. Is 1 Peter. First Peter 2:11 said, "Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul," man. All right, so our fleshly lust could be anything, man. I mean, it could even be something lawful, man. Like I like to eat, but I find myself eating way too much, man. The scriptures talk about being insatiable upon the meats. All right, your fleshly lust could be anything that you're overdoing it. All right, so it's war against the soul because your spirit knows. The spirit like, hey, all right, this is the cutoff. Some people, some brothers could drink 2 beers and be straight. Some brothers could drink a whole case and be straight. All right, but your spirit is gonna let you know, hey, this is too much. But because you're around the brothers and we're having a good time, you may want to indulge past your limit. So we gotta be mindful of these things, man. In fact, let's get Slock it. It says, Galatians 5:17, for the flesh lusts against the spirit against the flesh. These are contrary, the one to the other, so that you cannot do the thing that you would, man. And that's not giving you a license to sin, man, but shit happens, man. All right, we don't let our sins weigh us down. You get back up on a horse and you start riding again, man. Hey, but no, this is the condition of the battle, man. All right, we gotta get some victories, man. Small victories, man. War isn't won going straight to the city, man. You gotta march through the small towns. You gotta destroy some infrastructure. And in this case, the infrastructure is whatever that stumbling block or obstacle is in front of you. You destroy that, then you move on to another one. You destroy that one, you move on to another one. Then eventually you then conquered that whole building, that whole demon, man. Now it's off to the next city, to the next town, to the next blemish or spot that's on your or chink in your armor, man. So with that, I want to say, call all y'all about me out shy. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.